Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Tuesday, August 26th, 2014. You can follow us on Twitter at CATEX TV. The big volcano in Iceland that's been rumbling and causing some potential air traffic scares called Bardabunga was hit by a magnitude 5.7 earthquake this morning. This is the biggest earthquake that struck the volcanic area since tremors began last week. It's the fourth magnitude 5 quake in 48 hours. There's still no sign of a volcanic eruption that's going to penetrate the glacier. However, people are keeping a watchful eye on this because the eruption of a volcano about 80 miles away in 2010 produced volcanic ash that disrupted air travel across the Atlantic. According to the Icelandic authorities, the volcano about 190 miles from Reykjavik the eruptions at the volcano have now reached the point where the authorities are monitoring the situation but have lowered the air traffic warning down to orange from the highest of red. They had it at red over the weekend, but they've indicated that it will increase as soon as they see the eruption penetrating the glacier. So all airspace over the volcano area has been closed. Icelandic airports, including Keflavik at Reykjavik, currently do remain open. The United States has begun surveillance flights over Syria today. President Obama gave the approval last night. This could pave the way for airstrikes against ISIS, the Islamic State, which scurries back across the border into Syria from time to time. The Syrians have warned that any unilateral incursion of its sovereignty will present a big problem to them. President Obama has not yet approved military action inside Syria, but in order to do anything, the military is saying they need to find out where ISIS locations actually are. There was a 13-story high-rise in Gaza City called the Italian Compound. It had 4 apartments on each of its 13 floors. It had a 24-hour doorman. It had a health club. It had cafes. It had shops down at the lobby level. The building is a pile of rubble today. The Israeli Air Force struck it last night and the building collapsed. It's one of 2 large buildings that Israel targeted early this morning after destroying an 11-story Gaza City apartment tower on Saturday. This is part of its ongoing battle with Hamas. The cat modeling firm Equicat has predicted that insured losses will be anywhere between $500 million and $1 billion from the Sunday earthquake that hit Napa Valley, California. The firm noted there's a considerable amount of uncertainty regarding losses, given the unknown extent of bodily injury and contents losses. The Insurance Information Institute produced a lower estimate of well under $1 billion, and another company called Kinetic Analysis Corporation said that the total economic impact of the quake is about $4 billion. So these estimates will continue to come for a while until the actual numbers begin to come in. A confidential report by a senior nuclear expert calls on regulators to close California's last nuclear plant because of earthquakes. This would be the Diablo Canyon power plant. It's unfortunately built near 3 geographical fault lines. It provides electricity for about 2.2 million people. Following the closure of the San Onofre nuclear generating station in 2013, the 30-year-old Diablo Canyon is the last remaining nuclear plant in California. According to a gentleman who used to be the head of regulatory and safety measures at the plant, a 2013 report he wrote that has been verified by the Associated Press said that the plant is failing to maintain safety standards. He said no one knows whether the facility's equipment can withstand strong shaking from those 3 faults that the plant is built on. Independent London-based broker Forbes has announced the launch of a new financial products division with the appointment of a specialist team of 4 senior staff members from its rival Arthur J. Gallagher. Forbes said its new financial products division will provide full-service offering to clients and will be led by Adrian Fox, who joins as head of financial products. He comes over from Gallagher. Hurricane Cristobal has moved away from the Bahamas this morning after strengthening into a hurricane. National Hurricane Center said that earlier today the hurricane was centered about 610 miles southwest of Bermuda It had maximum sustained winds of 75 miles per hour and is moving north at about 12 miles per hour. It's going to pass supposedly about 60 miles from Bermuda some point tomorrow. It is expected to bring about 4 inches of rain to Bermuda beginning tomorrow. Meanwhile, Category 4 storm Hurricane Marie is out about 500 miles off the coast of California, fortunately heading away from the U.S., but it's going to have an effect. Surfers along the California coastline are going to see waves of about 25 feet in height that are going to begin to roll into the beaches later today. Breakers are expected to reach 12 feet along Zuma Beach and up to 8 feet at Manhattan Beach. And meanwhile, on beaches further north, where unfortunately surfing is not too conducive because of stony and rocky cliffs, the breakers will reach about 25 feet. Lifeguards are being prepared. The beaches are closed, but of course people will ignore those orders and go out on surfboards. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.